It's absolutely not normal to be this bad during the first half of each game. It simply cannot be normal for FC Barcelona to concede 4 goals in just 45 minutes against Atletico Madrid. And it's certainly not normal to throw away the lead, a 1-0 lead against Girona. The alarms are ringing in Barcelona. Is this just a temporary dip in form, or has Hansi Flick's team officially hit the ceiling? That is a question that every culé is asking today. Also, in Lisbon, what was supposed to be a tactical chess match between Arbeloa and Mourinho, it turned into a literal battlefield. The pack of respect between Real Madrid and Benfica didn't just bend, it shattered. 1 goal from Vinicius acted as fuel, leading to a 10-minute suspension, racism, and a red card for Jose Mourinho. This is FC Barcelona Central, where you get the latest news of your club, FC Barcelona. First, let's go back to the disaster last week at the Metropolitano, which is still hard to digest. Losing the first leg of the Copa del Rey semifinal is one thing, but how it happened, it's another. To ship out 4 goals in 47 minutes is a psychological blow that weighs heavy on the squad, already being criticized for the defensive, inconsistency. We haven't seen a defense this leaky at Barca in a long time. We know that we need a center back, but it seems like Flick has had it wrong. He approached the first leg of the Copa del Rey like if this was a one-off final. Instead of trying to survive the Metropolitano, the team left psychologically broken. The truth is that Barca doesn't know how to play any other way. We are a team with one gear and one gear only, and sometimes you pay the price. In possession and attack, we are nearly perfect, but defensive blocks and sitting deep, this team doesn't know what to do. They don't train for it, so therefore they don't even consider it. Barca Flick plays his game, and our rivals seems to be that they have officially figured it out, which is not good for Barcelona. I mean, listen, guys, this losses better come at this time and not any other time. We are pretty much not. I mean, we're still in the running for 3 major trophies, but not in the lead. After the Girona game, a recent report from Mundo Deportivo revealed a terrifying stat. Our defensive numbers in the first half are even worse than the bottom team of the Premier League. While we survived the first half at Girona, the second half was a disaster. A Cubarsí goal seems to be the only thing that paved the way. And then after a refereeing mess, the last referee, Soto Grado, is becoming a black beast for Barcelona. The foul on Koundé was a scandal and continues to be. Many professionals see this as a clear foul. The difference between winning and losing is a fine line sometimes. And had we won, we will be talking about leadership. But today we're talking about a crisis. The Metropolitano and the game at Girona are serious warnings. With the Champions League just around the corner, things only get harder. It's time to evolve, or we're going to be out of all competitions. And another stat that I saw that is pretty crazy is the lack of punch has been killing us. 25 of the posts in 24 games, 32 in total on all competitions, meaning that we hit the post more than 20 times this season. Penalties are also a problem. We missed 3 of our 7 penalties in La Liga. Lewandowski and Lamine Yamal seems to be struggling from the spot, and the lack of defined specialists is showing. Now to move on for to the only good news, and the latest news that we have from the transfer front is that Barca wants to keep Marcus Rashford permanently, or at least that is the rumors for now. But Manchester United is playing hardball. 10 goals and 10 assists this season for Rashford, despite him not being a locked-in starter. The thing is that Manchester United won't budge on the £30 million price tag. Also to note, Rashford has £315,000 a week. For that deal to happen, he must accept a massive pay cut for Barcelona. And also keeping in mind that Barcelona is prioritizing a number 9, a replacement for Lewandowski, and a center back first. Will we have enough money, money, salary cap, 1-to-1 rule, whatever it may be, to afford all three? But it's not all bad news in Can Barca. Hansi Flick confirmed both that Rashford and Pedri are expected to return for the crucial match against Levante. After the failed experiment of using Rooney, Bardghji has a left winger against Girona. Having Rashford back is a game changer for our bench. We need to finish better, guys. Like 25 shots of the 24 games, it's crazy to hit the post that many times. But whatever, it is what it is, and sometimes that's how football is. The Benfica versus Real Madrid clash this week was explosive even before it started. Arbeloa was desperate to avoid another 4-2 disaster, while Mourinho's Benfica looked to defend their home at all costs. Vinicius broke that deadlock with a stunning, diagonal strike. During the celebration, Vini reported some racism, especially coming from Benfica's Gianluca Prestiani, which he shouldn't be the one talking. The match was halted for 10 minutes. Vini was shown a yellow card for the celebration, and eventually the game went on. Mourinho was also sent off for protesting, and Prestiani took later to Instagram to deny the accusations, claiming that Vini Jr. misinterpreted him. I don't believe him. I think he is a racist. Mind you, the amount of hate that there is from Argentina to some, not all, but like some Argentinians to Brazilian players just because they are big rivals in South America is disgusting. Let alone Gianluca Prestiani, which if you see this guy on a picture of him, you will not think that is his name. But nonetheless, he is a racist. He messed up, and he should not even been allowed into any major pro teams in Europe or anywhere in the world. We also saw both the faces of Atletico Madrid. They went early on against Club Brugge, but after a full 90 minutes, the score was 3-3. What a crazy game that was. Remember that Atletico Madrid is our rival for the semifinal of the Copa del Rey. Also, the nightmare continues for Ansu Fati, who was injured again as a precaution against the PSG match. A PSG that played amazing within a crazy comeback 3-2 against Monaco. Newcastle blew out Kabarak 6-1. And that's all I'm going to say there. Those teams could potentially be one of our rivals for the UEFA Champions League when we come back. PSG, Monaco, Newcastle, and I think that's it because Kabarak is not coming back from the 6-1 defeat. Guys, what do you think? I want to know where I messed up. Let me know what you think on the channel. Until next time, and Visca Barça.